whatever you decide your niche is going to be, I'm going to tell you, you have to be an expert in that niche. And the conversation we just had with JCN was around that. More than anything, the takeaway I got from that meeting was whatever you decide you have to do, you need to know that market better than anybody. Now let's go down this pathway. Would you prefer to help the gym owner find a new location, or would you prefer to help the gym owner find a new sick house for him to live in?
Probably a house, just because I'm comfortable with that. That's what I know. I can do that.
Yeah. And maybe you get into the space down the road where you want to go down further that commercial road, and you partner with somebody in that space so that you don't necessarily have to run that piece of the business. They're super passionate about it. But marketing sales transcends every asset class, right? So there's marketing sales techniques, like we're pulling in leads off Instagram and Facebook for a retail site, and it doesn't really happen in commercial, but we changed our strategy. It's working, right? So let's focus on the real estate side of things. Now, that gym owner, when you're finding him a house, I would encourage you to start getting really good at the market and understanding what's happening at this price point, average days on market, average price point, and what's happened in the last year. So how high have the prices jumped in the last year for that price point? And here's the trick, right? In a low inventory market, when you're working with buyers that are worried about how crazy the prices are and they don't want to buy today in case the market drops tomorrow, the reality of it is, with the sales cycle happening, the lack of inventory and the increasing demand, you're not buying overpriced today. You're actually buying tomorrow's price at a discount, right? So if you use that line with your buyers of indicating that, it's totally up to you, you're not actually overpaying. Just understand that I can show you every deal over the last year, and you would have thought that person overpaid. 2 months later, you're like, man, they got a deal, right? So again, the only way that you get to be an expert at that specific niche is by putting in the actual work at understanding the market. And then now you also have a ton of content that you could put out there that solves that gym owner's problem of the price point, the average days on market, how much the prices have increased the last year. And every time a property comes out in your marketplace, if you have no business, go to that open house or book a preview with that agent and tell them it's a preview. And then while you're there, snap a photo of yourself at that house on stories. That way you're getting comfortable on video. And guess what? The people that want to buy those houses will be like, oh, Erica's at those houses all the time, I should call her. And now your phone's going to start ringing.